I was often reading a newspaper and listen to the radio rather uh, than facing facing to the smartphones. And maybe the difference between two generations.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Yen. And Joy, can you tell us what you think about this picture?
Um, I think this this picture is talking about the generation gap, and in this picture you can see two old men and two young girls. Maybe they are sitting on an underground, and we can see that the two old men, they are wearing normal clothes and reading the newspaper, while the two girls, they wear uh, fresh, they wear modern and fashion clothes. Um, maybe I think the old people, when they are young, at that time they at that time their life wasn't modern. So they don't get through the technology. They doesn't use computers or smartphones to surf the internet now, and they don't have that. And at that time, they don't have modern clothes like now. So now they wear normal clothes and read newspapers to get the news. Um,
All
what,
right. Yes.
and
Thank you. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. We continue the lesson plan and coming to some vocabulary. So I would like to ask you to read for me all the 6 words and then to define one of them. So first reading and then define one of the words. The words are the generation, elderly, grumpy, narrow-minded, stubborn, conservative. All right? Generation, elderly, grumpy, narrow-minded, stubborn, and conservative. All right, so we're starting with Yen. Yen, can you please read for us all the 6 words and then define one of them?
Okay. Generation, elderly, grumpy, narrow-minded, stubborn, conservative, and define the word stubborn. Stubborn
Yes.
is determined not to change your opinion on something.
I could not hear this clear. Can you? It's also not easy to hear you clear. Can you please repeat again?
Stubborn. I am trying to define stubborn.
Yeah.
Stubborn.
Yeah. Yes.
Stubborn is you determine not to change your opinion on something.
Not. Can you say it again? Not
Not to change your opinion on
to
something.
change. Not to change your opinion.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Not just not to, maybe someone who is not willed or who don't want to change. Yeah, the opinion about something. maybe is even quite strict in their own opinion and believings. I mean, there's a funny synonym we maybe can say, bullheaded or bullish. That's almost the same meaning, but actually not really common. So people will maybe not say bullish much, but yeah, they're quite strict in their own opinion. Yeah, that's correct. All right. As it's just two persons in this lesson, I think we defined 2 words more. Can you please define another 2 words for us?
I will try to define another one, conservative.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, difficult to change your mind.
Conservative, difficult to change. No.
Change your mind. Okay.
No. Conservative, difficult to change your mind? No, I would not say this. You mean difficult to change your mind? It's not. That's not conservative. That's.
Yeah.
Can you?
That means prefer traditional style.
Yes, that's better.
The modern style.
Yes.
Okay, right?
Yes, that's right. Better. Yeah, that's right. You can maybe say someone who is conservative is believing and trusting in maybe more traditional way, and is even not willed to maybe think that modern. Yeah, that's something we can say. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and one more word. Yes, one more. Grumpy. Yes. Okay.
Elderly. I change my mind to elderly.
Oh, okay. All right, Norris. Yeah.
Elderly is to indicate someone is elder. Someone is old. Old. Someone.
Yeah.
Old.
Yeah. As this is the adjective, we can say someone is looking quite old. As this is the adjective. The elderly is a really old person. That's right. But that would be then the noun, and here we have the adjective. So then someone who looks might be quite old. We might be even would not need to say that the person must be old. Maybe, for example, when he was waiting, when he was waiting for something, maybe you might be looking quite elderly, as he was waiting for someone quite long. It's just looking like. It doesn't mean you have to be old. It's that you look quite old. As this is the adjective, it's not the noun. The noun would be the really old person. That's right. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Yen. And Gyoi, can you please define for us 3 words?
With generation.
Yes.
Generation means.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I forgot. Yeah. Can you please read for us all the 6 words? Sorry. I forgot. Can you please read for us all the 6 words fast?
Yeah. Generation, elderly, grumpy, narrow-minded, stubborn, conservative.
Yes, that was correct. All good. And which one? I mean, we have generation, grumpy, and narrow-minded. which one you can describe for us first?
I choose generation.
Yes.
Generation means people in a family, group, or country born at the same time.
Born at the same time. Yeah. I think that's okay. Yeah, that's a generation, as they're all from the same time. Yeah, that's okay. Yes, I can take this one. And grumpy and narrow-minded. Which one next?
I chose grumpy. Yes, grumpy means bad-tempered.
Bad temper? Yes. Yeah. Bad temper. That's yeah.
Narrow-minded. Narrow-minded means refusing to change your plans. No, sorry. Narrow-minded means not wanting to accept ideas or opinions from other people when their when their ideas are different from you.
Yeah. Yeah, even maybe a bit picky, maybe we can say, or a pity, sorry, not yeah, or pity, or fussy, yeah, that's okay. That's a good explanation. That's right. Yes, then everyone defined. Even stubborn and narrow-minded can be also mean kind of the similar thing. I wouldn't say it's a synonym, but it's a similar meaning. Stubborn and narrow-minded. Now we come into some items where I want to ask you to make a sentence with one of them. Bridge the gap, to make a connection where there is a great difference. So you make a kind of bridge between something and differ in something. For people or things to be different in a specific way or in a specific ways. All right, so just try to make a sentence as we see here the example. Sorry, okay, yes, so as we see in the example, he promised to change the tax laws to bridge the gap between the rich and poor. All right, so you see, this is a sentence with the first item. All right, so we're starting with Yen. Please, can you choose one of the items to make a sentence for us?
To the first idiom.
Yes.
It's very different in two generations in my family. And then my husband will be the person who brings the gap.
It's not easy it's not easy to really follow. Okay, can you repeat again a bit slower and
My connection.
can you repeat again?
Okay. If there is a difference in my family between generations, so my husband will be the person who bridges the gap. Can you hear me?
It's not easy. I mean, I hear if there is a difference in the family, but then I cannot hear
In
the
my
rest.
family.
Yeah. If there is a difference in
my-
your family, yeah, if there is a difference in your family,
Yeah, my husband will be the person who brings
yes,
the
then okay, yeah, okay. It's not easy to hear you, Yen. Okay, Gyoy, can you please make the sentence for us?
Yes. Mm, uh, uh, um, yes. Mm, the old people, and the young people differ in um, differ their in their
Maybe
opinion.
opinions. Yes, I was exactly thinking the same. Really good. Yeah. The young people and the old people, I would say they maybe or might be, or maybe, yeah, maybe differ in their opinions. Yeah, really good. Really good. That's right. All good. Okay, so we continue in coming now to the grammar part of this lesson, where I want to ask you to make sentences with the word prevent. That's not that difficult. We're just starting as usual with the subject, then the word prevent, then prevent to prevent something or somebody from, and then you're finishing with a noun or verbing. Okay, finishing with a noun or verbing. As we see in the example, we're starting with a subject. Sorry, degeneration gap. Then we have the word prevent, prevents, and then something or somebody. Here, somebody, us. So the generation gap prevents us. Then the word from, as we see in the structure. And then we have here in the example the verbing, talking to each other. All right. So you can use the suggestions down here to make this structure, spending quality time, respect for others, others' opinion, and willing to change. All right. So we're starting with Yen. Can you please make the structure with the word prevent, starting first with the subject and then prevent somebody or something? All right, Yen. Can you try to do that?
Okay. My sentence is the truck prevents us from affecting easy.
The drugs
Can you hear me?
was it the drugs?
The medicine.
Yeah, medicine. Yeah, drug.
Drug.
Yeah,
The drug
not. Wait,
prevents
is it
us.
she? Yeah. Wait. The drugs. Did you say the drugs?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Prevents us from the affection of disease.
Prevent us from
From affection.
infection. Yes.
Of a disease.
Not of a disease. Okay. Not disease. And just then I would disease in the pronunciation. Disease. And I would say not these disease. And I would just finish this sentence with preventing us from infection. That's That's okay. Preventing us from infection or preventing us getting any disease. Okay, getting. Then we have the verbing, getting any disease, or just preventing us from infection. All right. Yes, that's correct. And Gioy, can you please make the sentence for us?
The generation gap prevent young people from respecting the old people idea.
Can you say it again?
Yes, the generation gap prevent young people from respecting the old people advice.
Yeah, the generation gap preventing young people to respect old people's advice. Yes, okay. Yeah, that's correct. Yes. Okay, just one sec. I have to write something in the student rating tool. Yes, that's correct. Okay. And we continue in coming to the conversation. In the conversation, student A, you are 65 years old, you have a grandson who is 15 years old, your grandson often refuses to listen to you, he doesn't enjoy spending time with you. And the student B, you are student A's friend, and give student A some advice on how to deal with generation gap in his or her family. All right, as it's just two students in this lesson today, we will have only one conversation between Yen and Gioy. So we're starting ladies first. Yen, can you be the student A? So you are 65 years old, and Gioy, you are the friend of student A.
Joy, I have a grandson. I have a grandson, and he never refused to listen to me. He doesn't want to spend time with me. Maybe it's because of gap, generation gaps. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to talk to him. So can you give me some advice? Some advice.
As you know, this problem is not easy to solve because you know, teenagers now it's difficult to give advice to them, but they don't listen to us, and um, um, and I think to make your grandson listen to you, first of all, you have to be always notice when your grandson do something wrong, you 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 must help him. You must help him immediately to do the things in the right way, and you you have to help him in a kindly way. So your grandson will trust you, as and I think that maybe your grandson he doesn't usually hear what you say because first kids now they want to learn by their experience. Yes, you know, a lot of parents, uh, I know that they are strict and had been rebels when they were kids, and and so at the time you live, the life was not modern like now because the technology is also modern. So I think you have to try to get through with the technology to do something that attracts your grandson to do with you, or maybe to you can spend time with him. Alright, maybe you have to talk with him to ask him to spend the time with you to every weekends to play some games or do the housework with you, and you have to make him feel better and love you, so he will listen to you and spend time with you. Yes, and that's that's my opinion too.
Thank you for your advice, but the big problem is that I don't like playing games, and I don't like what he often do, like watching TV and game show for kids, and playing games I don't like. So that's big problem. I don't know how to start with him. Maybe I will apply some of your advice. So anyway, thank you for your advice, and I hope that it will helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, teacher, complete.
We would have more time for conversation. Time is still enough. You complete? You wanna, or you might be want to ask each other for something about this topic without to be in the role play, maybe. Maybe you want to know about each other's family situation, maybe how it is in your families.
Oh, can you tell me by the generation gap in your family picture?
In my family, or actually,
Yes.
unfortunately, I have to say there is not much left of family in my family. That doesn't sound nice, but I have no grandma anymore and no grandpa. Oh no, I have one grandpa still. Yeah, one grandpa still, but both of my grandmas died, and my father died, so only my mom and my grandfather. And I can say I have actually, I mean, maybe it's also a bit different in the European lifestyle. We can actually, I can say that the gap is not that high, that big. My grandfather is quite young. I mean, he's old, but he's in his mind. He's still he kept himself quite young, so he is basically open-minded and understanding different ways of thinking and different ways of life. So he would never expect something that he had done, or how he had been treated in the time when he was young. So that's really, really nice to see for me, because he giving me advices, or he will tell me stories how he managed his life before, but he would never come and tell me that's the way how it has to go, because he knows everything is changing, and everything is keep moving. So the life will be different, and so he also understands that I have my life in a different way. But maybe also I have a really good connection to my grandfather, as we both did the same. But he did the same when he was young. He did the same as I'm doing right now, because I'm traveling around the world since 4 years, and that's what my grandfather did also. When he was young, he traveled for like 2 years, some places in the world. So basically, he is really, really happy to see that I choose kind of similar life. That's maybe why we all have a good connection, and the gap is not that high.
So I'm so lucky to have such a grandpa.
Yeah, definitely. And my mom, I can also say I have to be quite happy to see how she accepting my life, because it's not easy. I choosing to travel for long, and she has to see this, obviously with a little sadness, because obviously I haven't seen her for long, and that's not easy for her. So yeah, and I can be quite happy because she's just let me do my life, and that's maybe also a bit different to the European lifestyle than the Asian lifestyle. I know that in Asia, people expecting that you are care the family, and that you are responsible for them when they become old. This is different in Europe. We definitely respecting our elders, elders, and we also care them. But the elders expecting also on the other side that we having our own life. And there's a lot of background noises. Yen. Is it Zhao? Oh, it's Zhao. It's really distracting. I just turn off the microphone now. So yeah, basically that's the difference. Like parents in Europe, maybe even in America, they are giving you the space to discover and to develop yourself with your own ideas and wishes, and not expecting to be there for them. They wish, obviously, like everyone wish the child will take care them, but they're not expecting it, and that might be the difference to the European or American lifestyle in comparison to the Asian lifestyle. All right, okay. Let's continue and come into the student rating. What I want to say first, I really apologize for the background noises, because now I am at a coffee place. Unfortunately, it's a bit chaotic for me for the moment, because I'm not be able to teach at my apartment for the moment, so I had to move in a coffee place, and that's why please apologize for the noises in the background. It shouldn't be like this, and usually it wouldn't be, but unfortunately for the moment it is like this. All right, so we're coming to the rating. I activated now both of the microphones. So that means please make sure that you only talk when I ask you, because otherwise if you're both talking and me talking, it's going to be hard to understand each other. So please only let's one by one, let us speak one by one. So I will ask first Yen, and then I will come to Joy. So first Yen, can you please read for me some words like the drugs and disease?
Drugs, disease.
Yes, that's much better now. And helpful.
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 helpful,
Yeah. Try to say, yeah, the P sound is a bit less. Helpful. Helpful.
helpful,
Yes.
helpful.
Yep, that's perfect. That's it. All right. Okay. And for Joy, can you please read for me the word generation and experience?
Generation, experience.
Yeah. Yes. There's one thing. Just to let you know. I mean, sometimes I know as you can also hear at my place, it's a bit noisy. Just to let you know for the next lessons, if you have other teachers, it's not too easy to listen to you, Zhao, because there's some background noises. I don't know if it's the fan or might be an open window. That's a bit distracting the lesson. Not really for the other students, but for me to listen to you. Just maybe try for the next time to put the fan a bit more on side, or maybe not direction to your micro. So maybe just on the other side or something. Or if it's the window which is open, maybe try to not that much open because it's a bit difficult. All right. Anyway, I think we had the same skills in the pronunciation. For the vocabulary, I think I want to rate here different, as I saw the skills of Joy higher. That's really just stopping the background noises, Joy. I don't know if you can do something right now because it's quite disturbing. All right. In the grammar, also I can say everyone did the lesson correct, so there was nothing to complain. The grammar sentence had been done correct from all of us. Just I rate here also a bit higher for Joy, because from the skills I saw in the conversation, that's why I choose a higher result than for Yen. For Yen, it's really disturbing. For Yen, I made some notes. Where the youngest play. Yes, I hear the sentence where the youngest play with the smartphone. The oldest reading newspaper. Not where the youngest. While. Okay, not where. While the youngest. The sounds. While the youngest play with a smartphone, the oldest reading newspaper. Not where, while. Okay. Yeah, not where, while. Okay. Okay. And for Joy, they sitting underground. It was about the picture. We saw the picture with the two older persons and the two youngest. They sitting underground. I would not say sitting underground. They this picture shows us. This picture shows us 4 persons in the subway, sitting in the subway maybe, or maybe this picture shows us 4 persons using the subway or sitting in the subway, but not they sitting underground. That sounds like they are maybe in a cave or something. Just this is the underground train. So you can say underground train. Maybe this picture shows us 4 persons sitting in the underground train, or just simple and easy the subway. That would be better. And I would say the picture shows us. Okay, or maybe those picture would be even better. Those picture shows us, and then you can tell us 4 persons sitting in the subway or sitting in the underground train. But first, starting with those pictures shows us, and then please the underground train or subway, but not only underground. That would be not clear enough. Even if they are at the station, then they are sitting at the underground station, but not underground only. And then I hear their life wasn't modern. You said this about in the for the elders, that might be their life was not was modern. Okay, maybe you can say their life wasn't modern, but maybe I would put this in a comparison form. As we have the youngest and the oldest, and you try to compare this, then just say the life of elders wasn't that modern then, or as the life of youngest is nowadays. That would be a really nice sentence where you compare the life of the elders wasn't that modern as the life of youngers nowadays. Right, that would be a nice comparison. Not only their life wasn't modern, maybe put this in a comparison form where you say not modern as the life of youngers nowadays, with the word "s" in between, or then with then with an A, then with an A or S. All right, that's you can use to compare. All right. Otherwise, yeah, that's basically it is. Just please again for the next time, Zhao, really, I don't know what it is. I don't know if you're sitting outside or if you're sitting in front of the fan. The noises are really, really distracting. So please, for the next time, please find a solution for that. Be easier for the teacher and for your partners in the conversation. All right. Just let me quick summarize the lesson again today. We had vocabulary related to the generation gap, as well the items bridge the gap or differ in something, and we had the grammar sentences with prevent, and we had the conversation about ways to deal with a generation gap in the family. All right. Are there any questions about this lesson plan?
No.
Right. No worries. Okay. Then wish you both a nice rest of Friday. And if you don't hear before the weekend just in front of us. I wish you then all a nice, amazing weekend. Enjoy. Thank you. Have a nice weekend.
Yes. Thank you, teacher.
Same to you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.